Hello friends, I got a $25 bag. This one is silver. The lady who does the jewelry has been out of town and left another lady in charge, but she made the bags before she left. She didn't let the other lady make the bags, so there's not much in them. I was kind of bummed about the last bag that was gold because there was nothing in it, but that's kind of how that lady rolls. So, but I did share on my other video that I found my first piece of silver at the other thrift store in town that just sells it by the piece, and they've not ever had any that I've seen. If they think it's worth anything, they stick it behind the counter and sell it for a whole bunch of money that's not worth how much they're selling it for. So it was nice that I got a silver bracelet for $1. That was nice. Anyway, got the staples out, $25 bag. I did see some silver in here, and look, it's right on top. I saw these in there, and as you know, if you watch my videos, I tell how if you find these thicker earring, if you see those, see how thick that is compared to something from my other video. Find an earring versus these round ones. The thick ones usually are sterling. So let's look. And you see any markings right there. Also, rub your finger on across them to see. Let's see, there's so much reflection lately. My poor little camera. It's either too dark or too reflective. Right there. Let's see if the other one is any better. It is so teeny. It's so teeny, and there's a designer mark on there too. Let's see on this one. So on one side it's okay, well, hopefully you'll be able to see it. It's very, very tiny stamped right there. It's better on this one though. You can see it better. So it's $9.25, and then an LN I think is the designer, but look how pretty those are. I have a daughter I know would love those. So that's why I bought the bag. I'm like, $25 is a lot. She's been putting a little bit more in, but they're still kind of junky stuff. That was the only thing I think I saw in there that was for sure silver, but let's check it out. But I also needed some Halloween trinkets for Halloween that's coming up. Wow, that is a big bauble. An owl, that's kind of fun. Anyway, some kid's gonna love that at Halloween. I have never seen one of these before. It's a rubber bracelet. It's almost like a teething bracelet. I've never seen that before. It'd be good for a piñata because the kid wouldn't choke on it. So that's a happy. You put it in a piñata or a fishing booth prize packet. Okay, this is what I'm dealing with. It's like stuff stuck all over this bracelet. Why would anybody make a bracelet that's that? Those are like weapons. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Can you imagine wearing that? And you'd cut your grandkid's face. It would be scarred for life. That's terrible. Oh my gosh, why would anybody make this? You'd think there's a lawsuit waiting to happen. Look at how sharp those are. It'd be like, hey kids, scrape. Can you imagine wearing that somewhere? That hurts just to put your hand down. Oh my gosh. I think those were meant to be on a necklace or something. Can you see that? That is not meant to be a bracelet. I don't care what you say. That is definitely not. That'd be pretty on a bouquet. I'll give that to my sister. She makes really pretty bouquets. If you haven't seen my blog, thesecretisgratitude.com, check it out. She makes she made my daughter's wedding bouquet out of maps, old maps, and it's beautiful. So those would be really pretty on a bouquet. So I'm going to give those to my sister. She'd love that. Wow. I cannot imagine anybody would ever wear that. I would be afraid to wear that. I have hurt myself on many a ring and bracelet that weren't even that sharp. Okay, this does not look real. It's magnetized extremely a lot to, already, oh my goodness, look at this. It just goes and goes and goes. But I think this might be silver, this one right here. So I don't want to yank it. Oh my, I don't know that I'm going to get it. 25 minutes later, I'm still here talking about that bracelet being all pokey. Okay, let's see. Almost. Okay. Almost. Seriously? Oh, you know what? If I just undo it, that'll work. Watch. Yay, I got it, kind of. All right. So it has a bro. 1987. Wow. Really? I wonder if it, oh, it's probably when that was established, but I don't think this was made in 87. Okay, this part is not magnetic. It doesn't feel, but this up here is. I can see copper coming through. I don't know if you'll be able to, but on the edges, yeah, you can see the copper coming through. But it is kind of cute. I mean, but there's that. So Halloween, some little kid's gonna love it. All right. Okay, they're all magnetic. Those would be a great little bundle for somebody at Halloween. Okay. These don't feel like metal. They almost feel plastic. Can you hear them? They're not magnetic, but I think if it was sterling, they'd be marked sterling, so I think that's plastic. Although it would be a great prize for a kid or Halloween or whatever. Okay, some things came out. Okay, so it looks like it could be sterling, but it's probably plated. But look how pretty this is. It's really, really pretty. Like a angel or flower or cross or something. But it's super pretty. I mean, the back you can tell is clearly not sterling. It's got markings, machine markings on it. But it's not magnetic. So when it's like that, I always get the loop and I always just check it out just to be sure, but it just doesn't have the look of. It's just really kind of pretty. I don't know, it kind of looks like a Snow Queen kind of necklace. I don't know, very pretty even though it's not real. I'm going to put that in the dress ups because I think somebody might like it. Okay, then we had this that was tangled to the other thing, and it's got a key and a bird on it, which were popular years ago with this type of big chain. So that somebody will love for Halloween. And then we have this little horse on leather, and it's sometimes really hard to find actual leather necklaces like this. I had one I loved, and we couldn't find another replacement for it. So what I will do is I'll take the charm off and I will keep this because sometimes you need that look for something. So that's what I'm going to do with that, is just get rid of the charm. I think this is a ring. Because if it was like a piercing earring, it would unscrew, and I don't see that either of them unscrew. They don't look like they unscrew. But it looks like it could be some type of plate. Yeah. So I guess it's just a little ring. Kind of cute. I don't know, it's kind of cute. And then there's this, which looks good at first when you look at it, but then you clearly see, okay, look, there's little copper coming through on the edges, and the chain is also, so it's silver plate with copper. And it's so worn that nobody is going to want it. So I'm going to put it in the recycle because it's so worn. There's so much silver plate. But they can get the silver plate off of it in recycling, so that's a happy. And the same is going on with this. It's like a little thing, but you can see the copper coming through. So I'm just going to put that in the recycling as well. And this also, I could tell this was real stone through the bag, and I really kind of like that. I don't really necessarily like this part of it, but I did like this part of it. So you can, it's really smooth, it's real stone. So sometimes you just want a pendant like that will kind of just hang. With just on a silver necklace, like I would take it off of all this and just have it hanging like that. I think it's kind of pretty. So that was the reason I bought this bag. Anyway, there's that chain if anybody likes that, but I just kind of like that stone. I always have liked real stone. Fake snake skin bracelet would be very painful to put on my hand, but somebody might like it. Okay, this is shells, green shells. And it's kind of cute, the little abalone type shells. So what I do with this kind of stuff typically is put them in the luau container, because we do family reunions with luau's stuff. And so I have a big container that I just keep that stuff in, because I have a treasure chest and let everybody that comes in take a necklace and wear it. So this is so 80s, I can't even tell you. So fun. Oh, cold. Okay. It's just, I can't even just tell you how much this is reminding me of the 80s. A little. But sometimes that stuff in the middle is actual gold. So I can see that the clasp is wearing, the gold plating is wearing off on the edges, so you can see the silver. And gosh, that's just, I don't even, I mean, I could probably sell that online because it's so unique. Needs a little repair, but I might look that up. That's just too good. Can you imagine wearing that? That's one of the, I'm not sure I want to get rid of it. It's so bad it's good. Okay. I can clearly see copper coming through on this necklace. A long one. So that's kind of pretty. Yeah, the daughter looks good in those, but that one is super long, and the copper is coming through on the top, but we can still do this. So the clasp is not real. The magnetic, it's you can see the copper coming through there, and up the top, and Just want to make sure there's no markings. Come on. I can see all copper coming through on the whole clasp itself. So it's not bad enough that somebody couldn't wear it or maybe wouldn't wear it. So I might just put it in the Halloween because I think a little kid might really like that for their mom or themselves for that matter. It's kind of fun. Claire type, icing type. That's what we need to do. It's like a belly dancer headband. Oh, cute little kitty bracelet. Now this is the belly for the belly dancer. Oh my gosh, listen to that. Let's try that. That's funny. You know she was coming. Don't even have to magnetize that one. Check it out. Okay. I'm trying to not break. This one is kind of fun, actually. Kind of like this one. It's weird, but check it out. I have a necklace that this reminds me of. Let's see if there's magnetism. Sorry, my magnet's been hijacked by something on the counter here. Let's see. Stop. Okay. All right. Well, you know, one can hope. But look how pretty these little beads are. That wasn't the one I was looking at. It's this one. Almost looks like a wagon wheel. Oh, it doesn't look as good that close up, but it's kind of pretty far away. I might just see if that matches that necklace that I have. I think my grandkids would love that because they kind of look like gumballs, and so they like the necklace because it looks like gumballs. Okay, this is a Cinderella slipper and a clock and a pearl. So what I would probably do, it's by icing, I think. So I would take off the, I like that little charm. And we do charm bracelets well when my kids were little. So I think I'm going to take that off and do my own thing with it. So let's see. A cute little ring for a kid. And it's missing the stone, but I'm sure I can hijack one from, look how cute that is, from something else. That's a cute little ring. Okay, and here's this. It's kind of a Native American mashup. But some girl Halloween's gonna love it. There's another one. Actually, I wonder if my daughter would like that. Probably not, but I'll ask her. That is aluminum. That feels so lightweight. That is, if it was real gold. So sometimes gold can feel really light because they hollow out the loops. And it can sound kind of weird because they hollow it out and it's so hollowed. But if it was real gold, they would definitely have some kind of, aluminum is not magnetic, so that's not going to help you. It's kind of a darker yellow, but so it doesn't have that soft yellow gold look. But if it was real gold, it would have some kind of marking on it and a clasp. So that's aluminum. This ring does not look real, but it may be. Let's see. It doesn't look real because I can see a seam, and usually if you can see a seam, it's not real. So I'll show you the seam in a minute. I didn't need the loop to see that. But you always want to check. It definitely looks plated. So let's see if I can show you the seam. So real gold and silver does not usually have a seam to it. Can you see that seam right there? So anyway, that's like a plated, and even if you look at it, sometimes they will have a seam. So you can see there's a seam here and a seam over here. Sometimes it will have a seam if they're sizing it, but they would smooth it. So I can run my finger on it and it's rough. That means it wasn't done by a real shop. So that's not a real ring, but you know, for kids playing, it would be fun. Okay. These almost look like glow-in-the-dark beads. Nope, they're not. But they look like it. So this is the reason I bought the whole bag. Because that is heavy, and it's really heavy. I don't know if you can, super, super heavy. And it looked like it could be silver through the bag because it's got this tarnish on it. I don't know if you can see the tarnish. And it's quite shiny on where it's not as tarnished, if you can see. So I, at the store, in through the bag, I popped open the clasp, the little clasp, and I looked on the inside of the clasp. So knowing that it looked like sterling, I couldn't, so I looked all the way on the inside and I couldn't see a marking, but then I popped it open, and on the inside of the clasp, so whoever was doing the bag probably didn't open the clasp. They probably just looked at the underside, but once you open the clasp, you can clearly see the markings right there. So yay for me that they didn't open the clasp, because that's a lot of silver right there. That's a heavyweight silver. So that is the reason I bought the bag, as well as the earrings, because that is definitely a lot of silver weight right there. Wow, that is a big, big watch. Somebody will buy that for the beads at my yard sale. So, or if not, if I don't do my yard sale, then it will go for Halloween. And those beads are kind of fun, but I don't need them. What if my granddaughter would like those? She might like those. Her mom just loves that I give her so much jewelry. Look, it's another earring like the other ring. This one's magnetic though, so I don't think it's just like the other ring, but look how cute. I think my granddaughter will love that. Oh, cute little ring. Look how teeny. That's so cute. It's a little arrow. I'm sure it's not real, but it's not magnetic. It just doesn't look real. And when you look at it through the scope, you can see it's the plate. It's just bumpy. Can you see how bumpy that plate is? So, but boy, my granddaughter will love that. Gotta love it. Also, same thing here, I think. It looks like a seam in the center, so if it was real, there wouldn't be a seam in the center. It doesn't even sound it when you tap on it. So let me show you the seam. Machine made, so it's got a, I don't know if I can. Let's see. Yeah, can you see that seam? So, and it's not real adorable, but, and I don't think that'll fit her for a long time, so I don't know on that one. And let's see. This one also has a seam, I think. Yeah, and you can see the plate really clearly on this one. It's got chunkies. Come on. Where is it? You can see the, can you see that seam right there? And there's kind of chunky silver around it. It's not very smooth. Not a keeper. Oh, this is cute. It's like a Cinderella necklace and earring set. That's adorable. Yeah, I think she would love that with her Cinderella dress ups. I'll have to put clip-ons on there for her though. All right, little Southwest buttons. Somebody will like those for Halloween, I'm sure. Sari Serenade Necklace. Shreds of cotton suri are given a new life in this recycled Sari Serenade necklace. Necklace and pom-poms. Karma Living. It's kind of fun. If I can open it. Not magnetic. Doesn't say anything. The women hand cut and twist each unique piece. So it's to help some organization or something. And then you can make it tighter and smaller by doing that. So that's kind of fun. It doesn't say where the women are from, but let's see if it says how much it was. Karma Living. This necklace was handcrafted by Puspa in Pipara. Printed on recycled handmade paper. And there's a picture of a lady making the paper necklace string. 100% cotton. That's cool. I've never seen that before. That might be a nice gift for somebody. All right, almost done. There's a necklace earring set, but the copper is coming through profoundly on that. So I don't want it. And it's a little bracelet. It's not magnetic, so it could be silver. Let's try this. There is tarnish coming off, but not a ton. But it is real crystals, so it could be sterling. It's hard to know. It is kind of cute though. And I do like the crystals, so yay for that. And earrings and backs that were at the bottom with a couple of staples. And that's the bag. So let's recap. Let me get those earrings off the magnet. They're little owls, and then there's this piece of copper, so I'm just going to recycle it because the gold is coming off. Make sure I got everything. So recap. I got this really heavy sterling bracelet. And wow, it's really heavy. That's a really nice piece of silver. And these really pretty earrings that I think my daughter will love. So I've got to be happy about that. They do not look like they have been worn. They're so pretty. And then maybe that, but I did get a few things that I like and that were kind of fun that I think we will use in other things. And of course, I have to show you my favorite piece. This is so funky. I don't know. That might have been from the last bag. I don't know, but it's hilarious. So check out my blog, The Secret is Gratitude, for why I do this. There's videos, or you can check out my playlist on YouTube, The Secret is Gratitude, called Treasure videos or something, jewelry hunting, I don't know, something like that. And if you like, thumbs up, because that really helps on the channel, and subscribe and click notifications if you want to see other videos when I post them. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a blessed day.